paulie underscore purr. They say, Mr. Binney and Mr. Weeby, I have been very suspicious of the release of the Hunter Biden laptops, documents, images, videos due to the proximity to the presidential election, as well as the players involved in their release and dissemination. Then they list people like the New York Post, Giuliani, Steve Bannon's news org, all of whom are either associates of the president, partisans for the GOP. The conflict of interest, RE, releasing material potentially damaging the President Trump's competition are obvious and major red flags. Why do you think this material was not released via an unaligned third-party outlet such as WikiLeaks in order to erase the image of political gameplay?
If I'm not mistaken, Rudy Giuliani tried to release that to other media. I believe that's the case. I don't believe he went to WikiLeaks because the government of the United States doesn't really, they want to have a criminal case against WikiLeaks, okay? So you don't go and give them data or information which would look like you're collaborating with them to get leaking information out, as opposed to giving it to a mainstream media like the New York Times, who won't publish a lot of stuff because it doesn't fit their narrative, or any of the other mainstream medias who won't put it on the air. So, I mean, the whole idea is, my understanding is he tried to get it out through other means, but he couldn't do that. So I think he went various other places. I thought he gave it to Fox News and earlier, and they actually were able to verify and validate some of it. I don't know how much they've been able to do of that, but they've certainly validated some of it.
Mr. Weeby?
Yeah, I can only say that while your thesis that the timing is political and that the sources reporting on it are purely political, I would not be so sure. The laptop was made available to the FBI in December of 2019. The FBI and the DOJ have failed to act on the information. Part of the reason could well be the corruption that Bill and I have been describing for you throughout this entire session and many other sessions. We don't have people we have favorites playing favorites. We don't have unbiased people in these very important positions serving us, the people, so that you don't even have to be suspicious. The fact that you're asking the question the way it is tells me that you're aware that dirty tricks are played by political enemies, and they are. But it's the DOJ's job and the FBI's job to set us all straight and hold the truth sacrosanct. And they're not. They're part of the problem. They're part of the problem with the FISA process. We know that. In other words, time and time again, we know that our own Justice Department is not just. It's just us, as Bill has said. Different laws, different strokes for different folks. And it's a crime that we've come to that. But I firmly believe in my heart and my soul that the data you're seeing come out about the Biden family is accurate and true and can be proven if someone will just take up the responsibility and do it.
Okay.